Hello, this is Mark. I'm talking about ITRM stock. I made some notes behind me on the whiteboard, and I'd like to discuss it. I think that this company is going to get an FDA approval for their UTI treatment, uh, but I want to point something out. The company itself is led by some really high flyers. I think that they don't have much concern for the shareholders. But I do think that they will make a lot of money on this drug because as they manipulate the shareholders and position themselves at the right time, they'll just make so much money. I had another video which kind of went over all the board members, and these are top-notch people. But top-notch people don't necessarily care about you or I. So let's talk about what's going on. Number one, the stock is selling for about $1.15 right now. But the company wants to increase the number of shares. Now, if you're a holder of these shares, I would recommend that you put a strong vote against no for increasing the number of shares. I went to Ireland for this stockholders meeting last year. I really couldn't do the proper job that I should have. I think you need to petition to make an audit of the votes. And even then, we would have to figure out how they're all tabulated, who you are, and so forth. Those people that are willing to say how many shares that they own would be very helpful to bring that information to Ireland. The CEO of the company does not have a strong position in the stock that he owns outside of what they've given him. His salary is extremely high. I think that, again, since they're using money that was raised in the equity markets, it's not the board's personal money, so they really don't care. Do I think the drug's going to get approved? I really do. And that's why I think now is not the time to buy the stock. Now is the time to sit and watch it because most likely it will drop unless they get a sudden approval of the drug, which is possible because this treats UTI and millions upon millions of women have this problem. So I think that I'm waiting for the right time. I hope I don't miss it. Whereas miss it in the sense that I don't buy in at a low price. I don't want to buy this at $3. If they issue more shares, inevitably they're liquidating the value of the current shares, and I think that's not good. From the board's point of view, they know that they're going to be getting shares afterwards anyway. They're not buying any shares. Matter of fact, some board members actually liquidated some of their shares, so they don't care. They're in a great position. They'll just manipulate everything and put more shares out and kind of devalue the shareholders because they don't really care about you. Do they have a great drug? I have a feeling they do. So wait for a while, in my opinion. I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm going to wait for a while and just wait until everything gets, kind of diluted, and it's a great time to buy again because I do think that this drug is going to get approved based on the people that are involved on the board. Fishman, he's a liar. He's a sneaky guy. When I was in Ireland, he said, well, when you do a reverse split, technically we're not really changing the value. Well, the fact of the matter is he changed the value substantially and he knew what he was doing. As a matter of fact, maybe he positioned himself and his friends to accumulate some of the stock after the reverse split. Now, if we have a dilution of the shares again, maybe people he knows will buy shares after it's diluted. And that's how they position themselves. And that's why the rich get richer and the retailer gets beat up all the time. So in my opinion, ITRM is a strong possibility for FDA approval. Maybe the test won't go as long as they say they'll go into 2024. This is a stock to watch, but I'm not going to buy it now. Thanks so much. Many hopes for all of you in the stock market. It's been a very difficult 2 years, But we're all here because we believe that we can make some real money without killing ourselves. Thank you so much, Mark Netchma. Hope to see you again soon. Bye. Newsweed.com.